inside. Have you know that one?
Yeah, actually, we
So
made
delicious.
potato and some vegetables that uh, I don't know how I can translate it in English.
Don't worry,
Gandana.
because
Yes,
oh yeah,
we eat with
because
gandana and
I go to the Afghan restaurant and I see these food and I have eaten the mantu and the balani and the kabuli pulao, so I'm
yeah.
in heaven.
And also something sweet that we make in it was a gush feel. It is very interesting for me. Actually, I love it a lot. It is something sweet that made with
Yum.
flour and some eggs, but I like it too much. It is very delicious for me. And actually, eating Afghanistan not just one day. We celebrate and visit can continue in 3 days at least, and even longer for women. For men, it's just for 3 days, but for women, it is longer, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And streets are full of people wearing colorful traditional clothes, children playing, and families enjoying time together. Hospitality is very important, so even unexpected guests are welcomed with tea, sweet, and some dry fruits, and with a very warm smiles. It is it in my
Oh,
country.
beautiful, beautiful. And I just love that you were saying that you bring food to the people that need food as well, not just the people eating it for themselves, but sharing it with the people that are, poor or might need food, that you bring food to them too. And your description is lovely, but all of I feel like I'm there, with the colorful clothes and the delicious palau and the Balani. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I am wondering if there is one more person who would like to tell us about
Nagarin.
Nigaran. Can I get you to tell me about Eid?
Yes, ma'am. Good day, everyone.
Hi,
Thank you
Nigaran.
very much for giving me the chance. Ma'am, actually, Muslims celebrate two major Eids annually. One
Mhm.
is Eid al-Fitr and the other one is Eid al-Adha. We call it Eid al-Adha or Eid al-Adha. Eid al-Fitr marks the end of Ramadan, which is the very precious month in Islamic calendar and the month of fasting, while Eid al-Adha commemorates the willingness of Prophet Abraham to sacrifice his son as an act of obedience to God. And it is the day of when the door of in the Makkah door of Allah's door of Makkah that opens for the people, and the people gets the ritual, and they, I mean, go there for they call it Hajj. We call it Hajj. And
Yep.
these festivals are important religious observance in Islam, is Islam signifying by thanksgiving and brotherhood. And in
Yep.
Eid al-Fitr, it is breaking of fast, means we are not getting or having fast anymore. And as my two classmates, they beautifully, both of them, they have described it that on the day of Eid, we just wake up earlier in the morning, and our male or a brother or our father, they go to the mosque and they pray the offer of the prayer of the Eid. And they come home, and many people who have they go to the graveyard when they have their loved ones who are not with them. They go and for greeting them and having flowers on their graves and greeting them first of all, the Eid, then coming home, and the elders, they give Eid to the children, to the kids, Eid, like they can give money, gifts or anything. And in home, the celebrations, we make delicious food, as she said, Mina said, she said that
Mhm.
we are making kabuli, mantu, ashak, whatever. Everyone has their own special, kind of whatever the family loves, they make it. And we mostly, this is Afghan culture that they have type of dry fruits. They decorate their table of with the dry fruits, special dry fruits of Afghanistan, and people love and joy. I mean, it is the day of celebration, and they when they come to each other, they hug each other with happy smiles and all the happiness of there. And we celebrate this to it very warmly and very. joyfully. This is
So
my
beautiful.
other classmates, they have defined it very well, and that's why I'm just summarizing it. Thank
Well,
you very
Nigaran,
much.
you also have told us so many beautiful things about Eid, and also really clearly defining the two different Eids. And you were talking about the second Eid and the people doing a Hajj. In my country, in Malaysia, we call the two Eids. One is Hari Raya Puasa, that's the one after Ramadan, and the one that is with the Hajj, it's Hari Raya Haji. And the Hajj in English is actually the pilgrimage to Mecca. So
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
English
Yeah.
word, pilgrimage,
yeah.
right?
Pilgrimage, yeah.
Yeah. So,
And
but
people slaughter animals if they have, they
yeah,
can
you
afford
kill
to.
the lamb, the goat,
Yeah,
or yeah, yeah,
yeah,
and that is where you get the halal, the blood, right? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's such a oh, your descriptions are beautiful. I did like how you said that it was for brotherhood. I also think in this class, I would like to say it is for sisterhood. You are the
Sure.
sisters here,
Yes.
all
We
celebrating
all,
Eid.
yeah, man.
And I am sure it is the women who make the food, make the new clothes, clean the
Obviously.
house.
It is all the women, ma'am.
Yep. So for Allah, He should be pleased, or the God, that the women are there to make everything beautiful for Eid. Um, you know, so
Ma'am,
we
can
always,
I
yeah,
describe one word, one line word?
yeah,
Ma'am, but there is, in Afghanistan, in Kabul, there are many people who have, could not celebrate this Eid because of many of them have lost their dear ones. Maybe they have
mm,
been
mm,
killed, or may have been
mm,
by this violent ruler, or by the
yes,
Taliban, or
yes,
by the people who have killed them, and the students, many of the homes, and my heart every time bleeds for my people, for my
yes,
women, that they have lost their
yes,
husbands, their son, their children, and it is very bad. It always happens in the month of Ramadan. It
yeah,
happens before Eid,
yeah,
and it happens on Eid day, on Namaz-e-Jummah. We can call it prayer of Jummah, on the day of Jummah. This all happens when the people gather for such religious rituals. Then they come
beautiful
and
ritual.
attack
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
and this is very heartbreaking. Ma'am.
These are such interesting, complex, textured stories of Eid. They are they make me so impressed and in awe of you women who live through this and also celebrate at the same time. Well done to the three of you. We will go on with the class now. I am so proud of you for telling me about Eid. And I'm sure if you were helping Fatima to explain the Eid festival to Jenny, Jenny would understand it beautifully. So really great. And I know Jade and I understand it now, so it's
Yes,
beautiful.
much
Thank you.
better. Yes, thank you.
So much to learn. Okay, thank you, women, and we will go to the next slide. So we are going to finish our last two lessons. Next week's lesson is going to be a very fun lesson, and it's our last class. So we wanted to have our second last lesson on this very, very important topic of relationships and emotions. And I will be explaining those to you, and we can go through some of this now. Okay. Oh, so we also acknowledge, of course, the traditional owners of Australia and pay our respect to their elders, past and present, as we always do. So, relationships. All of us, human beings, have relationships with other people. We have friendships, and we now have friendships with all of you. Jade and I, your teachers, we have friendships with you now, and I'm sure you have friendships with each other. Friendships can fall into different words in English. So there is acquaintance, which is like someone that you know and you're not really close friends, but you know them to say hello and you can have a little chat, but not really close. A colleague is someone that you're friends with maybe at work. It's a bit more formal friendship, not a close friend. But then you could have a close friend and you could also then have a best friend. So they're your important friends in English. that we would use in English for your best friends, people that are very important to you as friends. Another type of relationship that you can have is romantic relationships, where men and women in our country, also women and women or men and men can have romantic relationships. So we have these relationships where you can have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and you have a romantic relationship with them. You love them in a romantic way. And then after that, you might have a partnership with that person, your boyfriend or your girlfriend. And in our culture, you can have a partner, which means that men and women can live together without being married, or you can have a spouse. And that spouse, we would call them a husband or a wife. And that is after being married formally, either in a religious way, or in the like we can have a legal marriage in our country where it's not done in a religious way, but it can be done by a marriage celebrant or in the town hall, and that can be, and then the husband is usually the male partner in that, the wife is the female partner. Okay. Now we have family relationships as well. And on this side, the picture, we have what we call a family tree. And in a family tree, it shows all the generations of the family. So you see the grandfather, the grandmother of the husband, the grandfather and the grandmother of the wife. Sorry, the mother and father of the wife, and then all the children. So this is a little family tree here. We'll go through family, and remember that in our classes up to date, we have been talking about two important families, the Ahmadi family and the Smith-Button family. And I want you to think about all the things we've learned about them, because we're going to be asking some questions soon. But grandparents are the grandfather and grandmother. So we will remember that in the Smith-Button family, the grandfather's name is Paul and the grandmother is Barbara. The parents are the mother and the father. In the Smith-Button family, it is Jenny and Jack. In the Ahmadi family, it is Muhammad and Fatima. The children are the daughters, the girl children are the daughters, and the boy children are the sons of the parents. So the daughters of the Smith-Button family are Maisie and Lisa, and the daughter in the Ahmadi family is Mariam. And the sons in the Smith-Button, the son is Hugo in the Smith-Button family, and the Ahmadi family have two sons, Ali and Yusuf. So we're remembering these families, right? And then we have siblings. Siblings are brothers and sisters. So I have two siblings. I have a brother and a sister. And I know that Jade has
Three brothers.
three siblings. So she can tell
Three,
you.
three brothers and one sister.
So
Yeah.
Jade's family has a lot of children and she has a lot of siblings. And then we have aunts and uncles. And so your aunt, I know in our culture and in your culture, we call all the older ladies auntie usually, and uncle, or all the older men we call uncle. But formally, your aunt is your mother or father's sister, and your uncle is your mother and father's brother. And then we have nieces and nephews, and the nieces and nephews are my sister's children are my nieces and nephews, and my brother's children are my nieces and nephews. And then we have cousins. I have lots and lots and lots of cousins. You probably do too. Cousins are the children. So my cousins are my mother's sister's children. So it's quite complicated, but we have these family relationships. Anyway, we'll go to the next one. So let's do some remembering. So can we remember who is in the Ahmadi family? So I'm going to get someone. I'm just going to call someone out.
Or do you want me to? I wrote down the list of names as they came in. Do you want me to?
I've got a list here, but you can call me out if I
Oh,
miss
okay. Sorry, I
if,
thought, yeah.
if you, oh, no, absolutely. I think you should call them out. But I won't. I'll leave the people out who did the who had the
Yes.
chance to read
Yeah.
or to tell us their story, and then I'll do Mariam Panahi. Do you have her next? I think
Yes.
that's my
Yes.
next one. So
Yeah.
Mariam, are you here?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
All right. Can you see if you can remember these people that we have been talking about?
Yeah, Muhammad is Fatima's husband. Maryam is Fatima and Muhammad's daughter. Ali is Fatima and Muhammad's son. Muhammad is Maryam's father. Yusuf is Ali's younger brother. And Ali and Yusuf are Maryam's brother.
Oh, nailed it,
Fantastic.
Mariam.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Brothers.
Okay.
Brothers.
We
Yeah.
will go to the next one. And just, yeah, and you can remind me if I've got these wrong, but I think I've got Shakoria next.
Sorry, I thought you didn't have a list of names. So yeah.
Oh no, but if I miss one, can you
Yeah,
keep me on
yeah. No,
task? Because
Shakori,
I'm
yeah,
probably
that's
you're
who I've
probably
got.
more thorough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Shakoria, are you here? Okay, who do you have next? You have Homera next?
I have, yes, Humera.
Homera, are you here today?
No, yeah, I'm here.
Do you want to try this one? Can we remember who is in the Ahmadi family? Try this one now.
Okay. Fatima is Muhammad's wife.
Good.
Muhammad and Fatima are the parents of Ali, Maryam, and Yusuf.
Good.
Maryam is Ali's younger sister. Ali is Maryam and Yusuf's older brother. Maryam is Yusuf's older sister. Yusuf's older siblings are Maryam and Ali.
Oh my gosh. You guys really know these families well. Well done, Amira. Very, very good. Okay. I'm giving you no clues here, so you're doing so well. I'm very impressed. Okay. I had Dukte down next. Did you have
Yes,
that?
yeah, me too. Yep. That's who
Yep.
I've got for next.
Dukte, are you here today? Okay, we might move to Madia Sadat. Madia, are you here? Okay, we might move to Mursal Shirzad. Mursal? Suraya Sultani, are you here today?
Hi, Mom.
Yep,
Yes,
good
I'm
work,
here.
Suraya. All right, Suraya, I want you to see if you can remember who is in the Smith Button family.
Oh, okay. I remember a little. Yeah.
Yeah, remember, and I will help you if you forget. Okay,
Yeah.
go.
Barbara is Jenny's sister.
Well, remember, no, remember Barbara is the grandmother. So she is Jenny's.
Yeah,
Jenny is the mother.
Barbara is the grandmother.
Yes, so she's
Paul is Jenny's. Paul is Jenny's son.
no.
Yeah.
So remember, Barbara is Jenny's. Does anyone else know? Anyone want to put their hand up? Okay, so Jenny is the mother in the family, and her mother is Barbara.
Yeah.
So
Paul
Barbara
is yeah,
yep. Paul is Jenny's?
son.
No. Okay, I'm going to go with.
Mina has put her hand up if you want
Mina's
to.
got a hand up. Mina
Yeah.
Majidi, do you want to have a
Yeah.
go at this? It's quite
Yeah,
tricky.
Paul is Jenny's grandfather.
Jenny's father, because he's the
Father.
grandfather of the family, remember? So Jenny is the mother of the family. Paul is her father, and then he is the grandfather to the children,
Yeah.
right? So you have to kind of remember that generational weird thing. Okay, so who is Barbara then, Mina? Do you know?
Barbara is Paul's wife.
Good.
Good.
And Barbara is Jenny's?
Barbara is Jenny's daughter.
No,
Mm.
Jenny is
Jenny is
Barbara's.
Barbara's daughter. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
Jenny.
Jenny is Barbara's daughter.
It's very
So
tricky because
Barbara
these names.
is Jenny's.
Yeah. Barbara is Jenny's mother. Paul
Yes.
is
Good.
Jenny's
Yeah,
father.
so then,
Barbara is Paul's wife.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Paul's
then Paul
is
is,
Hawk's brother.
no,
No.
because, no. So Paul is Jenny's father. So he is
Jenny-
Hugo's grandfather.
Yeah, Paul is Hawk's grandfather,
Yep.
and Jenny is Jack's
So
sister.
does anyone want to try? Let's just see who else is here with their hand up. Who's got their hand up? There's someone else with their hand up. Because these ones are tricky.
Barbara
Zarifa,
is
Zarifa Abasi, do you want to have a
So
try?
either
Jack.
Gulsum Tamkin or Sarah has their hand up, and Zarifa also has her hand up.
Yes. So I'll give Zarifa a go. Zarifa, do you want to go?
Barbara
Yes,
is
mom.
Jenny's mother.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
So
Which one I
Jenny
try?
is Jack's what?
Paul is Jenny's father.
Which
Barbara
one, Nadine?
is
Jenny is Jack's sister, I think.
No, because
Oh,
Jenny and Jack, they live together. They have children. So she cannot be his sister. They have
Wife,
children
sister?
together.
Oh,
So
wife.
she is wife.
Jenny.
yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Jack, yeah, the next one.
Jack is Lisa's husband.
No, Lisa is one of Jenny's children. So Jack is Lisa's.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to try Elaha Rizai. I don't know why, but I'm just going to call her Elaha Rizai. Are you here today?
Yes.
Because you're putting all the right answers up. So Elaha.
Yes, sure.
So start with Jenny is Jack's.
Jack is Lisa's father. Jack is
Yes.
his father.
Perfect.
Good.
Good girl.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go to the next slide. These are tricky and the names are tricky. They are so tricky. Elaha, do you want to have a go of these? Have a little try.
Okay, sure. Okay, Barbara and Paul are Lisa's grandparents.
Yep.
Good.
Lisa is Maisie's older sister.
Mm-hmm.
Hugo, Lisa, and Maisie are Jenny's and Jack's kids or children.
Yes. Perfect.
Children.
Yep, that's fine. Kids is fine.
Lisa and Maisie are Hugo's younger siblings.
Yes, good. That's fine.
Jack is Jenny's husband.
Yep.
Maisie is Barbara's grandchildren, maybe?
Grandchild. You could say grandchild, or you could say
Grandchild.
granddaughter because
Okay,
she's the girl.
granddaughter.
And
Yes.
also, when it says Lisa and Maisie are Hugo's younger siblings, what a good answer. Great answer. But you could also just say they are his younger sisters.
Sure. Yes, sure.
Yeah?
You're right.
And you have to think,
Yeah,
yeah.
thank
But
you.
you know why I chose you, Elaha? Because I noticed you have been in all the classes and you've been listening to the stories. Good work. Okay. Let's go
Thank you,
to the
sir.
next
It's so
slide.
kind of you.
No worries. It's a pleasure. Okay, let's have a little dialogue about friendship. So we're going to do it with Jade and me, and then I'll choose two people. So, Jade, do you want to be Fatima?
Sure. I'm so glad that we moved next door to you, to your family. We have become such good friends.
Yes, Jack and I often talk about how lucky we are that your family came to live next door. We have shared many lovely experiences with you, Muhammad, and the children, but I am especially happy that I am close friends with you. It's nice to share my feelings with another woman.
I agree. We have so many interesting talks about things that are going on in our lives. It's a relief to share worries and thoughts with a woman friend.
Okay, so this is a nice woman friendship conversation. I'm sure you all have this feeling about your best friends or your close friends who are women that we can share these things with. So I'm going to choose two people to read. So Nazifa Hassari, is that who you've got next, Jade?
Yes, teacher.
Yep. Okay, you can be Fatima.
Okay.
Suraya Sultani, are you here?
Yes, Mom, I'm here.
Okay, you can be Jenny.
Yeah, okay.
Fatima, I'm so glad that we moved next door to your family. We have become such a good friends.
Okay. Yes, Jack and I often talk about how lucky we are that your family come to live next door. We have shared many lovely experience with you, Muhammad, and the children. But I am especially happy and that I am close friends with you. It's nice to share my feelings with other women.
I agree. We have so many interesting things about things that are going on your lives. It's a relief to share worries and thoughts with a woman friend.
Really lovely reading. See where we've got this word here. It looks like lives, right? Because sometimes we do pronounce it as lives when we use it as a verb, but here it's a noun. It's our lives. So yes, exactly, where Jade has shown you where your family came
Lives.
to live next door, but it's our lives. Perfect. Good. Thank you for saying it again. Okay, we'll go to the next slide. So Mohammed and Paul talk about family. So Jade and I'll do this. Jade, you can be Mohammed.
Okay. Thanks so much for helping me to fix our table.
No worries. I love helping friends with carpentry jobs. Jack and Jenny often get me to do odd jobs around their place.
Jack and Jenny are very lucky to have you and Barbara in their lives. We really miss my mother and Fatima's parents. The children would love to have their grandparents close by.
It must be hard not to see your extended family. Can you talk to them online?
Yes, but it's not the same as having them with us.
I really hope that you can all meet again soon. Okay, so we'll have two people reading. Fatima Gulami, are you here? Okay. Rana Sadat. Rana?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Rana. Can you be Mohammed?
Hello. Okay.
And I have Sohela. Are you here today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can be Paul.
Okay. Thanks so much for helping me to fix our table.
No worries. I love helping friends with carpentry jobs. Jack and Jenny often get me to do odd jobs around their place.
Jack and Jerry are very lucky to have you and Barbara in their lives. We really miss my mother and Fatima's parents. The children would love to have their grandparents close by.
It must be hard not to see your extended family. Can you talk to them online?
Yes, but it's not the same as having them with us.
I really hope that you can all meet again soon.
Really lovely reading, both of you. Really good. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, we'll go to the next thing. Okay, so we're now going to talk about feelings and emotions because when we talk about relationships, these things are very important. All right, so all of us as human beings have feelings and emotions. And so we feel different things at different times, depending on what happens, what's happening to us or what has happened to us. So sometimes we feel sad, like, when someone that we love goes away. Sometimes we feel happy, like when we are enjoying time with friends. And sometimes in English, we use the word feelings for physical sensations, right? And so it's not just sad and happy, like we use it for things that we can feel physically, not just mentally or in our heart. So we feel pain. So it's here we have I feel pain, or I feel hot, I feel cold, I feel tired, I feel sick. Okay. So we go
So
to the next.
can I,
Yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
can I just
Yeah.
butt in and say that, so in this instant, feel is not being used for emotions. That's the
Yes.
distinction you want to make? Yeah. I'm just
Yes,
thinking of
that
the
is
exercises
perfect.
later on.
Thank
Yeah.
you. That is absolutely correct. So what are emotions? So emotions are not physical sensations, as Jade just said. So we can't say emotions are like, I have the emotion of hot. No, only the feeling. Feeling, we use the word feeling like that, but not emotions. Emotions are feelings, but they're caused by what has happened or is happening in your life. So this might have been a long time ago or more recent. So if something very terrible happened in your life recently, you would feel sad, you might feel angry, you might feel miserable. If something very wonderful happened in your life, like maybe a friend came that you haven't seen for a long time, or somebody had a baby, or somebody gave you a beautiful present, you would feel happy, you would feel grateful, all of these other sorts of feelings. Okay, and they're the emotions. So most of us have many different complex means that they're not simple. There's lots of different layers to them, and they're very textured and very kind of connected and tangled. We have many of those complex emotions every day. I definitely do, right? When I do, I often phone Jade and then I just tell her all about them. Lucky her. But anyway, most of us have many different complex emotions every day, depending on our moods. So that's how we feel and how we it's really hard to explain moods, but it's you might just wake up in the morning and feel a bit sad or feel a bit cross, feel a bit angry. That's a mood, and also our circumstances. Like I said before, something really wonderful might have happened, or something really terrible, or really just might not be too terrible, but it just might be something that makes you feel annoyed, like, why was that bus so late and then I didn't catch my bus, or something like that. And we have emotions that are dependent on those circumstances, and also just on our personalities. Some people have very positive, optimistic, we say in English, personalities, where they can feel quite good and quite upbeat about even on a sad day. And some people have just personalities that are a bit sadder. We just find it hard to be happy. It's just all of these things come into emotions. Yeah. So we have lots of pictures, of emotions here. So here we have emotions, and we can see different faces on these children. We have happy, sad, angry, excited, afraid. And I'm trying to use these pictures so I don't have to explain them to you. Shy means you don't really want to talk to someone. Guilty is a strange one. It's when you've done something bad and you feel bad for it. That's guilty. Tired, jealous, loved, hopeful, bored. She doesn't have anything to do. Proud, sorry, embarrassed, and surprised. So you can see lots of different feelings here. Embarrassed is when you do something, it's a bit silly, or you make a bit of a fool of yourself and you're like, oh, I wish no one saw me do that. I'm a bit embarrassed. That's embarrassed, right? So I was wondering if someone here, and let's find someone. Mariam Ayobi, are you here today?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, can you tell me which one of these is not an emotion? They've made a mistake on this chart, on this picture. So you need to tell me which one do you think is not an emotion?
Energy, afraid. Which one is not
Remember, emotion cannot be a physical feeling, right?
Yeah,
Something
here
that
is
makes.
tired.
Did you say
Yeah.
tired? Yeah,
Yes.
correct. That's right. Because tired, we feel that physically. Our body
Yeah.
feels like, oh, I cannot move. Or you might feel like falling asleep, like the little girl is yawning, she's opening her mouth and yawning because she's tired. That's tired, right? And that is not an emotion. That is wrong. And I found it on the internet. It's wrong. That's why you can't trust what's on the internet. Okay. Here again, we have lots of feelings, and I'll say them again. Some of them were in the other picture, but there are some different ones here that you might be able to look at these faces and figure out what this feeling would be. Angry, afraid. Afraid is the same as frightened. And we have lots of words for that in English, actually. We have afraid, we have frightened, we have fearful. Then we have
Scared.
sick. We have amused. When you find something funny, you think, oh, I'm amused by that, Bored, when you don't have anything to do and you're just feeling really like, oh, I wish I had something fun to do, then it's bored. Anxious.
Yeah, I think that picture's better for bored, isn't
That's a
it?
very good picture for bored.
Yeah.
See that little girl? She's like, oh my God, I've got nothing to do. Anxious is like when you're worried. Confident is when you think I can do anything. I'm fine. I'm very sure that I'm very certain in myself. That's confident. Miserable, that's when you feel very kind of bit sad and a bit gloomy, bit down. You just sometimes on a rainy day you might feel miserable. A friend might have hurt your feelings, might make you feel miserable. Jealous and envious, they mean the same thing. They mean like when you're jealous, it's like when somebody has something that you want and they have it. So somebody might have got the job that you want, or a friend might have got a very high mark in an exam and you didn't get as high a mark. You feel like that feeling like, oh, I wish I got it and maybe I deserved it more. Just that it's a very uncomfortable feeling to feel jealous, but and envious is similar in English. Stupid, we've all felt that when you've done something that's not very smart. Confused is like when things are a bit of a muddle and you don't know what's going on and you're like, what is happening? I don't know. Then I'm confused. Curious is when you're like looking, you're really interested in things. I'm very curious. I was very curious about Eid, and then a lot of lovely people told me about it, and now I know about it. So now I'm a bit more confident that I know about Eid, right? I was really curious to find out. I wanted to know. Then there's happy, which we all know. That's when nice things happen and we feel good and we feel nice and light and good. Hot is a physical feeling. We all know that. Surprised when something happens and you don't expect it and you're like, oh, wow. It could be a good surprise, like someone came to visit that you didn't expect and you're like, oh, I'm so happy you came. I'm surprised and that you came, but I'm happy. Or it could be a bad surprise sometimes. Sometimes we say then it's a shock when something happens and you don't expect it to happen. Like maybe you hear that someone passed away or died that you didn't expect and you're like, oh, that's a bad surprise. Loving We all have that feeling. Every human being loves. Every human being that is normal loves. And there are some human beings that don't love. I don't believe they're normal. And then cold is the opposite of hot. Of course, we know that. And suspicious is when we feel like someone's done something, we're not like maybe you lost something, and that you are thinking, maybe that person over there, who I don't like very much, might have taken that thing. I'm a bit suspicious that or someone told you something and you know it's not true, and you're like, I'm a bit suspicious that they told me a lie. Okay, you can see it from the faces on those, sort of. Okay, let's go with some exercises. Oh, more feelings, lots and lots of feelings. We're just going to have a quick look here. I'll point out a few that we didn't see. Calm, we've had happy, is like when you're feeling like everything's okay, I'm very calm. Silly, we know that when you're being a bit, it's not stupid, you're just being a bit funny and stupid at the same time. Relaxed is like calm, like, oh, things are good, things are going well. Nervous is like being a bit anxious and a bit worried, but a little bit more stressed. It's a bit more like being stressed. And then annoyed is when you are not really very angry, but you're just a bit like, oh, I wish that didn't happen. That was a bit annoying. Sad, we know. Shy, we know. It's when you don't want to, you might feel a bit uncomfortable to be too open to people, and you feel like, I just want to hide away. We've done surprised. Hungry is you feel hungry. That's when you want to eat something. You know that. Confused. Sleepy, that's easy. Sick, we've done. Hurt, we've done. You know that. Hot. Then on the other side, we've got happy, angry, sad. Frustrated is like when you want something to happen, it doesn't happen. I often get frustrated when I'm using the computer and I don't know what it's doing. And I'm like, oh, I want this to work, but I don't know. Sneaky is like when someone's a bit tricky. Scared is another word for frightened. That's another one. So we've got afraid, scared, fearful, frightened. They all mean the same. Bossy is, when someone is like wanting to be the boss, wanting to be, and they kind of telling people what to do. Then we've done these others. We've got mean. Mean is like when you are just not very nice to someone. You just, sometimes girls, when they're young, girls can be a bit mean, two girls might talk about another girl. That's a bit mean. Then we've got, and boys can be mean too, but boys are just mean when they just usually hit people or something. Anyway, then we've got nervous, silly. We've done those. Disappointed. Disappointed is when you kind of want something to happen, but it doesn't happen. So I really was hoping that my friend was going to come today, and she said she was going to come, and then she sent me a message and she said, I can't come. And I feel really like disappointed. Like I feel really like, why didn't she come? I wish she could have come, right? And then impatient is like, I want something to happen. I'm not patient. Patient is like when you are really calm and able to cope with waiting for something. Impatient is like, I don't want to wait for that anymore. I want it to happen. And then down here we have obnoxious, which is like when you are really awful. You're just an awful, annoying person.
And
And
often
then
loud, right?
and
The big
loud. Yeah, you
yeah.
can be loud, and you can also just not, bumptious.
Sometimes
All
you don't have to be loud.
you're right. And excited is like something really cool is going to happen, something great's going to happen, or something is happening. You have this excited feeling, like you walk into somewhere and there's going to be a party. Or you remember Maisie last week was very excited because she was going to have a birthday party. So that's that feeling where you're happy, but you're also very it's a very upbeat happiness. You're very up, heightened happiness. And then grumpy is just when you're not angry, but you're just like a little bit like, I'm just very kind of not happy, you're a bit you're a bit annoyed, and it's such a weird word, isn't it? It's kind of like how
Yeah, irritable. People
yeah,
just get on your nerves, or
yeah, and irritated can be that word too. So grumpy, yeah. Okay, we'll go to the next one. All right, let's put some feelings to these pictures. So the next person I wanted to call is Maboba. You hear Maboba?
And I just want to say, Nikki thinks that my pictures are hard. I think her pictures are hard.
How cool are these pictures? They're awesome. Shut up. Okay.
No, they're really good. But I'm not very good at reading all those subtle facial cues. Yeah.
Well,
We have
Maboba,
different strengths, you and I.
absolutely. You can put a picture of a machine up, and I think it's like, I don't know whether it's mechanized, whether it's a machine, but I like faces. Okay, Gulsum, are you here today? Gulsum?
Yes, dear teacher.
Ah, where
Yeah,
are you,
I'm here.
Gulsum? You're here. Okay, Gulsum. Can I get you to read these words for me?
Yes,
You're going to
teacher.
read? Yeah, read.
Happy, sad, yeah. Happy, sad, angry, jealous, excited, calm, connected.
Yep.
Can you say it, please, teacher?
Yep.
That-
Worried?
No.
Gulsum, I can't. Yep. Did you say worried? I can't hear you. Okay. All right. I'm going to ask, so Tamkin, are you here?
Can I read,
Well,
teacher?
she's on the same
Yeah, I think
phone.
you're on the same one. So we might leave you two for a minute. Who
The
do you have
internet's not
next?
working very well.
Yeah,
I
Nassim.
have. Sorry.
Yep. Who do you have next?
Why have I just lost? I've just lost my. Oh, there they are. Masa.
Yeah, Masa, are you here? That's who I had next. Masa?
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Masa. Can I get you to finish reading the last four of those words from anxious? Start from anxious.
Anxious.
Yep. Worried.
Okay. Anxious, worried, frightened, and ashamed.
Okay,
Good.
Masa, can I see if you can match them to these pictures? Just picture one. What do you think these boys are feeling?
Picture one, happy.
Good. Picture two, what is that man feeling?
Picture two, angry.
Good. Picture three?
Picture three, jealous.
Could be jealous. Could be jealous.
See,
Yeah.
she's like
Oh, no.
me. She
But
can
quite
be
obvious. But
cute,
it can
yeah.
be, and that's the beauty of emotions and the
Yeah.
beauty of the face and beauty of literature. It's so textured. Like we don't
Yeah.
need to have a certain answer. So if you said jealous for that one, it could be. She could be crying because she wanted something. Or it could be sad. It could be sad, it could be jealous. I'm going to take
Yeah.
jealous from you. Excellent answer. Okay. Picture four. What do you think this
Picture
woman?
four,
Yep.
worried.
Yeah, I think she looks a bit worried. I'd go anxious or worried. She definitely looks worried. And what about this funny one at this picture five? You got him?
I love
Picture
this
five,
picture.
excited.
He looks a bit excited, but in kind of like a bit of a, or he could be frightened. He could be frightened. Look at his face. Do you think he could be
Okay.
frightened?
Yeah, I think
I
I
mean,
went with frightened.
to
Yeah.
tell you the truth, it depends. People, because you know what, Masa and everyone here, the face is not a certain thing. You look at some people's faces, you think they're sad, really, they're happy. Face is weird. So don't worry. These are not to get right or wrong. They're just to have a go. Okay, let's go with the next one. Okay, let's see if we can put these ones together. Right. Nasima, are you here today?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Nasima, can I get you to read the list of words, please?
Okay, ma'am. Irritated, annoyed, upset, stressed,
Yep.
amused,
Yep.
Dis disgusted,
Disgusted.
disgusted,
Yep.
miserable,
Yep.
excited, depressed, disappointed.
Good. Disgusted means when you just really don't like something that someone's done and you're feeling really like that is awful, right? And or stressed is like being anxious, and depressed is being very, very down in your mood and very sad. Okay, let's see.
So I think we should correct this one
Yeah.
is irritated, not irritated.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's irritated.
Yeah,
Okay,
irritated.
Nasima, can I get you to see?
Yes.
And there are no right and wrong answers, remember, because the face is a moving feast. We don't care. But have a go. Number one, what do you think he's feeling?
I think he is depressed.
He could be very depressed. Look at him. He's got his face in his hands. Good. Number two, what do you think?
Disappointed, Mom, disappointed how much to number one picture.
Yeah, could be disappointed too. Like something went wrong. I didn't get it. I'm disappointed. I failed my test. I'm disappointed. That could be him as
Okay.
well. Number two, what do you think?
Number two, yeah,
It's a hard one.
terrible, excited. Number two, disgusted, excited.
It could be excited. It could be excited. Or I forgot to remind you,
Excited.
amused. See the word amused? That's when you find something very funny. Something is funny, you laughing.
Okay.
Yeah, so that could be her.
Yes,
She's amused.
Okay, Mom, I don't know the amused man.
Yeah, it's a new
Yeah.
one. So
Okay.
you learn that one. That's all.
Okay.
That's one when somebody is laughing at something, you think, I'm amused. Okay. Now, number three, what's that?
Okay.
What do you think this man
Number
is feeling?
three, disgusted. Okay?
Could be disgusted. Absolutely could be. Could be disgusted. He could be
Disgusted, yes.
annoyed. I mean, lots of things. So good try.
Okay, Mom.
And also someone put miserable, Nigaran. Yeah, good answer, Nigaran. Okay, number four, what do you think? What do you think for number
Mom,
four?
Nigarin or me?
No, you.
Okay, Mom.
Yeah.
And number four, match to existed.
Excited. Good,
Excited.
good. And the last one, what is she looking like?
And number five, miserable. Stressed, Mom.
Stressed. Yeah, could be stressed, could be a bit annoyed. She just got a bit not very happy. She's not very happy. She's a bit annoyed. Okay. All right. Let's go with the next page.
Can I put in a bit?
Yeah. I just because
irritated?
I'm running out of time, so I
Oh,
just
sorry.
yeah, I'm going to move. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to move through these ones. We're not going to do this page because that's just going to be another one of these. And okay. So this is a true and false one. And Sarah Pashtuni, are you here? Okay, Nadia, are you? Oh yeah, your sound's not great, Sarah. So I'll leave you. Nadia, are you here today?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go with Nadia on this one. Nadia. So Nadia,
Yes, teacher.
I want you to read the sentence and then tell me if you think that the sentence is true. Like, is it a true? Do you think it's true? Or do you think it is not true, which means it is what we call false? Okay, go.
Okay. I feel disappointed because my child has recovered from illness. I think that's false.
Exactly. Good.
Yeah.
Yep. Next one.
The next one, I feel happy because my best friend is coming to visit. I think it's true.
Yep.
I feel annoyed because the plan is 2 hours late departing.
Yep.
I think it's false. And should I continue to?
Yeah, go. Yep.
True. Yeah, that's true. And I
Yep.
feel sad because my sister and had a healthy new baby. I think it's true.
You think
I
that's
feel
true? Would you feel sad?
false, false,
False.
false.
Yes. Okay. The next one.
I feel anxious because I have an important interview tomorrow. I think it's true.
Good.
And I feel jealous because she got the job that I wanted. This is also true. I feel
Yeah.
ashamed because I have my period. It's false.
False.
We want it to be false. Yes, we do
It's
want it to be
definitely
false.
false. Okay, let's go with the last one.
I feel frightened
Yep.
because I got a present from my friend. That's false.
Yeah, good
Good.
one.
Good work.
That's actually really tricky. So we'll go to the next slide, and I know we're running a little bit late, but I thought I'll try one more with someone. So I've got Sultana Atay. Sultana, are you here?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
All right, Sultana, can I see if you can use the words at the top, excited, happy, sad, annoyed, frightened, and fill them in the right one for each sentence?
Okay. I feel because my brother is arriving from overseas in this playing should we sit excited?
Yep. Next one.
I feel excited because my
Yep.
brother is arriving from overseas.
Mhm.
I feel because my grandfather passed away. I feel sad.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I feel because our whole family is celebrating it together. So I feel happy. I feel
Good.
happy because our whole family is celebrating it together.
Yep.
I feel because no one believes what I'm saying. I feel annoyed.
Yep.
I feel annoyed because no one believes that what I am saying.
Good.
I feel frightened because there is a strange noise in the dark house.
Whoa. Excellent work. Thank you, Sultana. Beautiful. Let's try one more.
Thank you.
Just with the next. Okay. Latifa, are you here today? Latifa?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Hey, Latifa. So, can you complete these sentences with one of the following words? Calm, amused. Remember, that's the one when someone finds something funny. Stressed, disappointed, angry. Okay, go.
Okay. I feel calm because my child is very funny.
No.
Well, remember that
Sorry.
it's which one is it when someone finds it funny? Look at that one.
Okay.
I feel
Because that person was rude to my mother.
okay, go. Do the second
I
one.
don't
I
know
feel
what word is correct.
which is this in the
I
second one, it is I feel what would you feel if somebody was
Okay.
rude to your
I feel
mother?
number three, I feel angry because my friend can't come to my house.
Well,
I
would you feel
feel
would you feel angry or would you feel disappointed?
disappointed be okay and angry be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, you know what? Both would be okay. I
Yeah.
give you both.
Yep.
Okay, good work. Yep, go. Next one.
Okay, next one, I feel amused because I have so much work to
No,
do.
that would not amuse you
No,
because amused means you
stressed,
find something
stressed.
funny.
Stressed. Yes.
I
Stressed
feel
is
stressed
correct.
because I have so much work to do.
Yeah.
that's
I
better.
feel as my grandmother is talking gently to me. Okay,
Gently
I
means
feel calm because
yes,
my
Yeah.
yes.
grandmother
So what would
is
you
talking
feel for
gently to me.
perfect? So the first one would be I feel. Which one haven't you used?
I feel Disappointed?
No,
No. Amused.
amused. It's a really weird one. So anyway, that's the one when you find something funny, you say, I feel amused. Okay. We have run out
Yeah.
of time, but so we'll miss this one. We don't need this one. We've done enough looking at people's faces. I just wanted to go through just a few little things about love and the heart. So the heart is such an important symbol for love. So all human beings feel love for other people. We love our family, we love our friends, we love our children, we love our partners or our husbands or wives. The heart in our body is the organ responsible for pumping blood. But in many cultures, it's also a beautiful symbol of emotions, particularly love. So I wanted to just give you some idioms about the heart. I'm hoping that you can hear me. Can everyone hear me? Can you hear me, Jade?
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
Okay, good. Okay, just Gulsum and Tumkin can't. So there must be something wrong with their thing. So
Internet.
yeah, heart idioms. Idioms are like weird expressions that when we're saying something that's not actually literally true, but we know what we mean. So I'm going to give you some. All right. So heart idioms are expressions that use the word heart to convey emotions, feelings, and states of mind, often metaphorically, which is a very long word. It means it's not actual. So they are range from expressing love and kindness to disappointment and even fear. So I'm just going to go through a few here for you. So big heart or heart of gold, it's when somebody is really kind and generous and good. Heart of stone is like when you're hard-hearted, it means someone is cruel and bad. Soft heart is when you're very soft and gentle and loving and sweet in your heart. Then in
But
English,
maybe,
yeah,
but maybe to your own disadvantage a little bit, do you think?
that might be in your head.
Okay. All right.
No, true. No, true. Yeah, could be.
Yeah. People
Because
say
sometimes
you're
people are
too
soft-hearted.
soft. They
Yeah,
say you're
people.
too soft-hearted. Yeah.
Yeah.
People are using you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
And then you have the word sweetheart, which is like if you really love someone romantically, you call that person your sweetheart. Sweet is, as you know, and heart. And then we have heartbreak, broken heart, broken-hearted. That is when something is so terribly sad. And for me at the moment, my heart is breaking when I see what is happening in Gaza, right? It is a very sad thing and breaks your heart. Sometimes it's used with love and romantic love. Somebody leaves somebody, your boyfriend leaves you, your heart is broken. Light heart or light-hearted is when you feel happy and your heart is light. Heavy heart is when you're sad. Warm heart is when you have a good, kind heart. Your heart is kind. So it could be warm-hearted or kind-hearted. And cold heart is when you are cruel or mean or nasty, not nice to people. That is a cold heart. I'm just taking you quickly through these and we'll be finished them in 2 seconds. Then we have a bleeding heart, which in English can mean that you're overly nice about your heart bleeds always, like you kind of really care about things. That's a bleeding heart. Sometimes we use it in not a very kind way. We say, oh, she's a bleeding heart, like she cares too much about things. Then we might have heart melts. Your heart is so soft and so kind, or you see something that makes you feel so caring or so just you feel for it so much that your heart melts. So sometimes you might see something very cute or beautiful, like a beautiful baby or a beautiful little animal, and your heart might melt. Your heart leaps, which means it jumps high. You have this very this moment that might be so exciting or so beautiful. You see something and your heart jumps. And there's a poem in English by William Wordsworth, and it says, "My heart leaps up when I behold a rainbow in the sky." And that's that heart jumping when you see something beautiful. You lose heart when you just lose hope. You don't have any more hope. You take heart when you have hope. That says, I took heart at that. I got hope for that. And then you might be sick at heart, which is like where you feel really like your heart is hurting because you feel so sad about something. Sometimes we say that's heart sick. Sometimes we say that's heart sore. Then we might get a broken heart as well. And a sinking heart is when something happens and you're like, oh, I'm really worried. I'm really sad. I'm really concerned. I'm really upset about that. I'm really concerned about that. That is your heart sinks. It goes down like when you drop a stone in the water, the stone sinks to the bottom. And then from the bottom of my heart is like a phrase in English when it's from it's something I really mean. I really mean you to believe me that this is true. It is from the bottom of my heart, this feeling. And in your language, you must have heart idioms. Can you bring some next week for us? Because we won't have time today to hear them. And so someone's asking, is this our last class? No, next week is our last class. Gulsum, Tumkin, and Sarah, you better come. Okay, so, and bring some heart idioms. And so for next week's class, and we are running late today, so I do apologize to Paramita, but it was because we had to listen to the beautiful Id stories. So let's go to the last one, and we might add in here that if you have heart idioms that you want to bring next week, you can, because next week we're going to have some fun. We'll have a bit of fun. We'll look through all the topics that we've covered. Not all, but we'll have a little play with them. We'll think of some fun things for us all to do. It's our last week together. We have had the best time with you all. Jade has too, and me, we both have. So yeah, we look forward to next week, don't we, Jade?
Yeah, it'll be great. Next
It'll be
week's the
great.
last. Thank you.
Bring your heart idioms, everyone, for next week. And come to class. Yes, make sure you all come. Thank you so much for being